Or pizza. We just had ours.
Pizza.
Glazed pizza. Had to live like we were in Anaheim. So what's up? Ooh, I'm stuffed.
Yeah, we can't see you when you're leaning forward. You have to lean back.
I know. I was getting my
Howdy,
drink.
Caleb. Sierra.
Hello. Okay.
Have you guys seen Dumbo? Did
The
you
new
like
one.
it? Either or. I mean, I just watched the original Dumbo.
Yeah.
After watching the remake, which was not really a remake.
No, oh no.
It was also...
Well, no, it was more a remake. It wasn't a they didn't retell the same story.
It was a different story.
kind of. Oh yeah.
Using
completely.
almost the same characters.
But
also different characters. Few of the characters were the same. We had Dumbo, we had Dumbo's mom. We didn't even have the rat.
no,
he
we
wasn't in the remake. Tim Burton, ladies and fellows.
ladies and fellas. Yeah, Tim Burton. I didn't know made the new Dumbo.
Lori Carlson, hello. Hi, Brian.
Howdy. Hello, Lori and Caleb. So, because I was like, he's never seen the original Dumbo. I'm like, oh, we have to watch it. We were watching that while we were eating Blaze, and we're almost done with it. It's got one little scene left.
That's what you said that
Yeah, well,
the first Dumbo, 1941 or something like that?
mm-hmm.
The remake begins at the end of the previous Dumbo.
No. Huh?
You said the first Dumbo
This one,
it
the
ends
original.
at the part where he flies.
Yeah,
And the remake, that's kind of where it begins.
kind of near the beginning. Not really where it begins. They take Jumbo away and this and that, and then they put him up in the thing. They have him go up the thing and put the fires out. Then they trap him up there. Oops, by accident, and he had to fly. That was near the beginning within the first half hour, though. But that's where this one kind of ends, the original. He flies for the first time, and everybody's like, oh, and it's done. I mean, it's done. I mean, it ends abruptly. So, what are you doing? You're not even on screen. He's like, oh, what was the other Dumbo like? I don't know what he's doing.
That's a really quick review so I can tell you guys what my opinion is.
You don't know? You just watched it.
Well, I like the first one.
The first one, the original. Cartoon.
Casey Jr. Train of Terror. I was like, oh, that's interesting. The
Train of Terror?
It's talking. A talking train.
Train of Terror.
Casey Jr.
That's one of the videos.
Because you guys.
Yeah, that's
call
one of
it
the Disney
Train of
bears.
Terror.
Because it's terrifying. It's the scariest ride in Disneyland.
But they didn't really focus very much on the train in the remake.
At all.
Yeah, they're like, oh, everybody's inside a train.
Yeah, there was no...
Can somebody unlock my train cart? Or whatever Danny DeVito said. I thought Danny DeVito was going to carry the movie the way Will Smith carried Aladdin.
Did he?
Not really.
I mean, no. I mean, Aladdin. In Aladdin, he did?
Yeah, I feel like that was one of the only good things about the new Aladdin movie.
I thought it was pretty close to the original.
It was.
Yeah. But not like Dumbo. Dumbo wasn't anything like this.
No. I would be happy if never seeing the new Dumbo again.
I don't think you will watch it again.
Never again.
I don't think I will either.
But the new Aladdin,
like,
I'd be okay watching that again.
Yeah, but see, the new Dumbo just wasn't good. I would just... It was
didn't
bad.
really care so much about the story as so much as it was like, build up the suspense, increase the stakes, but don't resolve the issues until like the very end. But even the ending
Well, that's
was
how
just like,
movies
oh,
run.
there's another big issue we're not going to resolve because, spoilers, the theme park, Dreamland, was crumbled to bits and they didn't, the end.
Oh, remember all the references. We had the Pixar ball in the middle of the ring, of the circus ring. And then they were referencing, oh geez, so many things. I forgot what they were. I said right there. Oh, there was Carousel of Progress show that they had, like, type thing.
Carousel of Progress. That's
The animatronic things. They had, like, the dad and the kid with the robot on the floor, and they were like, they kind of did it a little just like Carousel of Progress almost. And then they did. The command center was the Death Star.
They designed the control tower for their theme park. It was built kind of like the Death Star. It got the little like circle
and it
window
had the little,
where the laser would come out of the Death Star.
yeah, and then it had the
people
the
are
tear
dressed
in it,
up
like
in the
the
gray suits, standing by the controls. Like, what? This is Star Wars,
right? They did that, and then when the circus is all on fire and burning the fire trucks, it kind of reminded me of the Greatest Show with
British showing.
The Greatest Show, the movie, the musical with Wolverine guy,
Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman in it, yeah. That was a good movie.
And
but,
then I
he
thought
hasn't seen that either.
there was a dude, one of the big bad guys in this new Dumbo movie. It was like, hey, you look kind of like Will Ferrell, but it was like Colin Farrell.
I think, but I don't even know if that was him.
Yeah,
The rich guy. Well, it wasn't rich, but he's the one who built the dream. Oh boy.
and his whole
Anyway.
shtick was, we make the impossible possible. So they're
Walt
like,
Disney.
hey, you,
Because he built that land.
the
like
person
Disney.
that I pay you to be here and do stunts, but I also carry around with me my private car.
Baker.
And I bring places, I'm just implying that there's some extra stuff going on aside from her being an employee. It's like, I want you to ride the elephant through the air. And then Dumbo
Yeah, I
wasn't
was like-
having any of it. And he was like, no, you're gonna ride the elephant. And
Dumbo said that?
no, the dude who I thought looked kind of like Will Ferrell.
No, he
The
wanted her-
dude.
He
in
wanted
the
her
white
to
suit.
ride it.
Yeah, and she was like, they were like, this isn't safe, dude. And he's like, we are Dreamland, and we make the impossible possible. So find a way. And it's like, it was just really annoying. Rebecca, howdy,
Howdy.
waka waka, howdy, boy. Quite the entrance.
Waka waka.
Waka waka, ayo, ayo.
Fonzie. Oh, Fozzie the Bear. Fozzie the Bear.
Waka waka.
You still didn't get it. Remember how I said that going to Disneyland one time? We were at the light, we were crossing, I didn't even know where it was at. And I said, Waka Waka. And you're like, what is that? That's from Fozzie the Bear? Muppets, Disney. He has no idea. Muppet Show.
I might have heard the waka waka.
Mine have.
Somewhere. Somewhere. I'm
Under a
not
rock.
sure.
Under a rock, this one lived. Anyway. So the new one.
I like that. The first one. It was like, oh, we'll have the
original.
mouses sitting on a bubble, and the elephant's gonna. Okay, there's the.
So in the new one, he didn't
he's
get
the guy-
drunk to see it. He just
No.
they were blowing bubbles in the ring.
And they really like to stick to the laws of physics because they were like, oh, science this, science that, magic, in the new one. But they were. It was just like, oh, it's just a performance. In the previous Dumbo, the first Dumbo. When the new one, it's like they were trying to make it seem like there was something grander out there. They're trying to expand the universe of Dumbo as if they could make a Dumbo 2 after this. So I was like,
Why?
yeah, I would not want to see a Dumbo 2. Nobody wanted to see the Dumbo
No,
remake. It
and
did
now I know
terrible.
why. Now I know why it's so bad. Oh, it's just not. It's not good.
It blew.
What?
Poor Tim Burton. It's probably one of the
You
worst
got it.
films he's ever worked on.
One of the first films?
Tim Burton.
worst.
This must be one of the worst films he's worked on.
You think, oh, Tim Burton, Jack Skellington. Oh no.
Yeah, even Nightmare Before Christmas had a much more lighthearted theme and attitude towards all the characters and everything going on.
That was kind of
Everything was
dark
happy
too.
at the end.
But
And they're like, oh, we're going to put Dumbo's mom to death because I'm mad that Dumbo wants to go see his mom, so we're going to kill his mom so we don't have to worry about it.
Well,
It's
you
like,
don't
that
see
was
what happens. We don't see. I don't remember what happens with his mom, but I think they're reunited at the end after he flies. Blah blah blah. His mom comes out. Something, and it's the end. I mean, it was like really fast, though. I mean, it's just like wraps up within 30 seconds. Like, we're running out of film. The celluloid's running out in our reel. Oh,
It was
finish the ending. I don't know.
2 hours
Okay.
and 5 minutes, something
2 hours.
silly.
The other one.
I know.
This one's an hour and 5 minutes.
Yeah.
The original.
The original Dumbo's
Keep saying this one because that's what
runtime.
we have on the screen right now.
Frozen Mama 777 Rebecca says I like Danny DeVito's character. I originally, when he showed up,
I do too.
It was like, he was kind of like crazy. I thought it was like, aha, the circus is like a money scheme, and he's actually going to be like a bad guy.
Was like that,
but then he changed. He's
a good guy
character, and I was like, whoa.
Danny DeVito usually doesn't play good characters though. He's always a villain, like most everything he's been in though. So I can kind of see that, but I also kind of see that you really haven't seen a lot of Danny DeVito movies, so you know. Dasani.
You'll hydrate like Danny DeVito.
Okay. Oh, I can hear that. Oh, I gotta get my blaze on. I gotta have my drink. So, all right.
Burton is known to make his movies dark. Yeah, but I feel like that's all there was to it. Movie. It was just dark and nothing else.
I bet for one of his movies, it was just not good. I didn't like him at all.
Tim Burton has he makes dark movies, but they're also like good movies.
But I like the originals just because that's what I grew up with, though. The original cartoons, you know? It's your childhood. I don't know. You just grow up with them, and then they try to slaughter it into something else when you get older. Now, Aladdin wasn't as bad at all. We did that. That was pretty good, but not Dumbo. So I'm not.
If they had Tim Burton work on Aladdin instead of Dumbo, he would have butchered that too.
You remember him in the what? Oh, the Penguin in Batman. That's right. That's what he was. He was the Penguin in Batman. He was Throw Mama from the Train. He was in that. He was in Ruthless People. He was in Twins. He was in. Oh boy! Wow.
I feel like
I just had an epiphany of all these movies. I'm like, oh wow!
I feel like if Tim Burton did make a super dark version of Aladdin, that would have been more interesting. Because Dumbo wasn't
a lot you can do with that.
Yeah, it's like, oh, we have a freaky elephant. Find some way to make Mr. Overgrown Ears useful.
But that's
what the story was.
But they had Dumbo animated as whatever. So what they did, Lion King, why couldn't they have thrown a mouse in there? There was no mouse at all. There was no Timothy Mouse. Missed.
Yeah, that's the other main character in Dumbo. He had the most lines out of anybody in Dumbo. Timothy the Mouse. Rebecca, me too. Don't fix unless broke.
Yeah.
What do you want to say?
I don't know if you've seen it, but I would. It's not. I would recommend not seeing it. It's 2 bear claws down. Wow. Nope. Never
3
again.
out of 10.
3? That's generous. I say like a 1 or 2.
I really like that. They're like, oh, they're Asian elephants. And then I looked up Asian elephants.
Asian elephants? And
Asian elephants. And they looked like Asian elephants. They looked identical. And then I looked up like African elephants. Because Kali, the African goddess of destruction, when they took the mom to like Nightmare Island, they're like,
oh yeah, that's another thing.
Yeah.
Nightmare Island, Jurassic Park. The power's shutting off. Oh no, but nobody escaped. But I was thinking Jurassic Park when the park goes out. I'm like, oh, this reminds me of that part just for a second, and then it didn't go there. But so I don't know. But what was that? Oh,
yes, that was disappointing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rebecca says. But Kali, the goddess of destruction, was an African goddess of like death, rebirth, and whatnot. Who on the Small World ride, they showed her like there's like a building and there's like a silhouette of like a 6-armed like woman like dancing. I'm like, what's that? And it was like some like goddess of death or something. So I looked it up.
I remember
while
we were on it and you told me.
I'm like, oh, that's Kali, the goddess of destruction in like African mythology. And so when African. I know, because there's like, but that's an Asian elephant, not an African elephant, and that was kind of annoying. I could see it as like, oh yeah, the person in charge of the theme park was like, oh, it's an elephant. All elephants come with Africa, kind of short-sightedness. So I figured it was a joke on that. Because they obviously knew who Kali was, so I was like, okay. So they're like, okay, the goddess of destruction.
Timothy, it's like, that's a big part of Dumbo, though. But you didn't know that, I don't think, until you've seen it. And look who's on the screen. Look, whoa, because we're watching Dumbo. We were literally like near the end where I've seen an elephant fly. I've seen a house fly. See? Oh. Stupid thing.
Kind of
I don't like your. I don't like that gimbal. I don't like it. You turn it and turn it back, and it's like, oh, where was I?
It's the gyro stabilization.
Gyro?
Hero.
Gyro? Not Euro is a sandwich. Gyro is
a euro is a currency. How is the weather? The weather
It's warm.
is definitely hot and sunny.
It was I can't see. It is 76 outside right now. But then again, it is 6:30. It was probably around 80 today, something like that. Close to.
It was a hot day.
Well, I don't know, was it? I didn't go out much.
Well, it's been really cool as of recently.
Yeah. Lows of like 49, 50, 46. It's been cold at night, but it should warm up.
Trying not to see the time.
Time? Time? Who's got the time? What's that from? That's from something. I don't know. Can't remember now. Anyway, I don't know. So what do you think? I think no. Two thumbs down on the new one.
It was.
Yep, that's what we rate. We rate the new Dumbo. Yeah, like that's what we rated. Oh, 2 trumps down.
2 trunks down.
2 trunks. That's funny. Wow. Anyway, I don't know what else to say. June 1st.
They just missed classic characters. They didn't make it. The story was about the people. Dumbo was just a part of the overarching story of this dude got back from war. He got his arm blown off. His wife is dead. He needs to find love. Also, his kids are there. That's pretty much what it was about.
Yeah.
Rebecca.
There's no war in this
cold
one.
48 degrees.
Ooh.
I would love some 48-degree weather.
You go outside at 3 in the morning. It's 48.
No,
Yeah, it was last night 46.
It
actually.
was?
Yeah.
Oh man, I should definitely do that. I'll wake up at 2 a.m. so I can shower and get dressed, and then I'll
go outside and
walk
freeze.
at 3 a.m. Yep.
Okay.
It'll be fun. Have a good day for a morning jog. Woo!
Well, okay.
I just must be hibernating.
Yeah. I'm hibernating. You go out in that 46-degree weather, whatever it's going to be. Actually, it should be into the 50s and 60s at night pretty soon. Oh, boy. Yay.
Yay.
But, yeah, so... Now we're going to finish watching the original Dumbo. We're almost done. Like 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's only like an hour and 5 minutes to watch the original.
Yeah.
Rebecca, yep. Disappointment.
Yes, very much so.
You saw it too, yeah? Yeah, of course you did, because you knew Danny DeVito was in it, Rebecca. And
Yeah.
I like Danny DeVito.
You what?
I like Danny DeVito in this movie.
Have you seen him in any other movie?
Nope. I know for a while there was
He's
like
always an evil villain,
some
mostly.
discussion of having Danny DeVito play in the new Pokemon movie that came out recently. One of the new Pokemon movies, because there's been several. Yep.
Take it away, James. You could go on for an hour on this.
So, Will Smith
was
amazing in Aladdin, and Danny DeVito was amazing in Dumbo, and Colin
Farrell.
Yes, we think that's the dude.
I don't
who
know.
Looked like Will Ferrell, because you were like, "Hey, that dude, he looks familiar.
But
He's another actor. What's he from?" And I was like,
Yeah, but I don't even know if that's his
Will
name.
Ferrell. Is it Will Ferrell? And then he
His
was like,
brother.
"Hey, what
Colin
is the
Farrell's in it.
people? What is the people
I think
that
it's his
were
brother.
inside this movie?" And oh, it was Colin Farrell in other thing.
And other things.
Yeah.
I don't know
So,
if it was him. The guy who comes the first with the girl.
Yes, we're on to-go only orders at work.
Yeah,
Rebecca.
we have been though. And then I guess today there's changing. The governor said something else now. I don't even know. I didn't read it. I have no idea. You told me. I don't really know because you didn't really tell me. So
I am really enjoying food from restaurants right now because I know for some restaurants this could be the last time I can enjoy their food, period.
they may not make it through this thing that we're going through. Who knows?
Yes.
Like they can't afford to keep open and pay rent and stuff for the building they have with no money coming in.
Oh yeah, these guys were like,
lose all their employees and they have to go rehiring. How are they going to reopen? They have to all the wasted food that they don't have insurance over.
I don't want to say
disasters like
what
this.
restaurants they are, but one of them I called and was like, "Hey, I'd like to order," and they're like, "Hold on, we're open 3 to 8, like all these days, and every other day we're closed." And I was like,
every other day we're closed, so then maybe that's the day that today is.
I think it was like Monday through Saturday they're open 3 to 8, but that's only 5 hours. That's one work shift.
Yep. But see,
Rebecca wants Lady and the Tramp next.
Oh, well, see, we were commenting how I used to love Lady and the Tramp growing up. That was like one of my favorites too. So,
Same.
See, we'll probably. I don't know though. It went right to. It's on Disney Plus already. I didn't even know it came out, and then boom, there it is. Whoop, there it is. So
you know when you walk down Main Street, and there are those windows.
That's how I found out. Even there was.
That's how I saw. I was like, oh,
too.
there's a new Lady and the Tramp movie. Nice.
But it flopped, I think, because they were going to close a restaurant and open. They were going to open a Lady and the Tramp type restaurant in Tomorrowland, near Tomorrowland, at the end of Main Street. I think, like near where you had the chicken, slap your old mama chicken. Not the Carnation. The oh boy. The one at the right, the end of Main Street, the right place, where we have the chicken. Where I had the chicken, they have the meatloaf, they have
the mashed potatoes, and the green beans. Either, but they have.
It's boy, oh boy, I can't think of the name now. Wow, it's been so long since I've been to Disney.
Their mashed potatoes and their green beans were really good.
You couldn't eat the chicken because it's fried and you can't do gluten, so you had to get the baked options, and it wasn't that you didn't like it.
No,
but the chicken that's fried is so good. It'll come to me in a second.
That restaurant was the
Walt's
one
favorite.
where Walt Disney handpicked all these
Well, he did that to most of the menu for most of the restaurants that were open.
Rubq, howdy! I'm back at work. You mean you're back to work from being let off for 2 weeks?
Wait. He's back at work.
From work.
No. He's back at work. Meaning Disney. He's back at Disneyland. I heard June 1st now. June 1st is a optimistical, way late date, I think. Because I keep hearing 19th. People were going to go back to work at this Honeywell thing the 19th, a lot of the employees. Why the 19th? Then the government's supposed to open back up the 19th. Then Joe Rogan, something they said the 19th. And then Disneyland's hotel special is valid from, 20% off from April 19th through May 30th or something. So I'm like, wait, there's a lot of 19s. And then it's COVID-19. Oh my gosh. That's weird too. And I was like, maybe there's something to this. But then Disney just announced they're going to, for everybody that had reservations and blah, 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 they'll start doing new ones the 1st of June. That's just being way optimistic. I think maybe they'll open before that, but that's what I heard.
Rose Tavern? Rebecca?
No, that's in tomorrow. That's in Fantasyland.
It's right across from the one place next.
It's on Main Street, and that's the wrong side. That's the Jolly Holiday.
Across from Jolly Holiday.
Yeah, the other side of Main Street, on the right side, right going towards Tomorrowland, right near the Astro Orbiter or Rocket. Astro Orbiter, rocket rods. Well, it would have been when there were the People Mover too, and it was on that side. Yeah, and it was on this. They have the dining with the characters in the morning too.
Rubq says Plaza Inn.
Plaza Inn, yes, he knows he works there. Plaza Inn, why could I never think of that? What about Plaza Inn?
We were figuring out.
But what was the point of the whole thing?
Because they were going to replace that and get a Lady and the Tramp
I
kind of
think they
diner.
were going to do that place, but they said kind of in Tomorrowland, and that's the only thing I can think of unless they close Star Tours down and put it in there. But that's not really a Tomorrowland type attraction restaurant.
Yeah, it's definitely more of a fantasy type.
Yeah. But I heard this was rumors over a year and a half ago, and I think when they released Lady and the Tramp, when they put Lady and the Tramp out, it didn't do good, so they probably stopped talking about it. It's just something I heard about. Anyway,
they're like, "Oh,
that didn't happen.
Trying to do a circuit of remaking all these old movies
and old attractions."
Oh yeah, that's right. We made a movie called Lady and the Tramp. What? Oh, just have some indie filmmaker make it and then throw it up on Disney Plus. We'll be golden.
Yeah, let's not even release that in the theater because it ain't doing good. I don't know. So that could be another Dumbo failure. I don't know. We'll have to see.
Yes.
We can make it our Disney Plus night and find out. Find out next week.
Disney Plus these movies.
Same bear time, same bear channel.
Disney Plus these bad movies.
Dang it. I just said it twice and I caught it. I'm like, wait. Oh!
I kind of butchered it the first time. I was like,
right.
Disney Plus the
barbecue though.
Bad.
Are you guys? He ain't saying. He's like, if you put a date on, let's see, how do we word this without getting anybody in trouble? If we had to put a date on, my guess would be April or May or June.
You know, why don't we hey, when do you want us to go back to California?
Yeah,
to go the park.
When do you? No. Hey, barbecue. What time do you want to meet outside of Disneyland? Like, what's a good time? April, May, June. I don't know. Just to kind of hang out.
Yeah.
What do you think the border is? The border closed? Can we go across the border?
Yeah. So should I request off the 1st or the 2nd, 13th?
He got him. No, you got him. No. We're not talking about Disneyland. We're just saying, what do you think we should go back to Anaheim to meet up to have a barbecue? Right?
I mean, there's plenty of cool restaurants around there.
Yeah, I mean, you could do takeouts.
Like we did the video of the comics restaurant. We could do something that's in that general area.
Yeah, I mean, do the takeout, Disney Bear takeout video. Yeah, in Anaheim. So we're just saying, what do you think? What?
You don't want to read that.
Oh, Tony dinner. Or. Yeah, we're going to, maybe we'll just go to Tony's for dinner. I don't know. There's lots of options.
We go to the house.
Yeah, I mean, so,
we're
Onward, yeah. Onward, we want to go onward to California.
Onward, the coming movie!
Yeah, well, that was out, and it's already on Disney Plus, I think, too.
What? No?
Yes.
We can check right now.
Actually, it was in the movie theater. But right when all this happened, so I think it's out of the... Well, I don't think the movie theaters are even open. You know what I mean?
They won't be allowed to
You can't resume. Well, some of them are, because they're letting... The ones here were, but you could only fit, half the people, 50 people in a theater, which is more than 10, but I don't get it. So, I don't know. All I'm asking, Brubakio, is when do you think the border will be open? See? That's all I'm saying. Not a date, just a month. Anybody's guess would do. But, because I just want to make sure you have a day off work so we could...
Onward's not on Disney Plus yet.
Well, then it's... I don't even know if it's in the theater anymore, though. Because it kind of was, and then... Forky asks a question. I haven't seen Toy Story 4 yet, either. We gotta watch that. He doesn't know. I don't know either. So, but are they doing construction yet? You'd think that they'd be back now because they had. And the funny other thing I saw was Disney was paying all their employees up until get this, April 18th. Why the 18th? Because the 19th they were supposed to reopen. That's why. See, I find out these little things. I look and I figure things out. But then it's like, well, now things may be changing again.
Good.
So
Because then we can know again before anybody else.
Onward Disney Plus in April. April 19th.
Yep. Right after COVID-19.
April 3rd? April 3rd? Wow. Huh.
April 3rd. April 3rd. Rebecca.
It's not very far off.
We could do
It's
it.
like Wednesday, Thursday. That's like coming up. Friday? April 3rd is Friday, I think. I think it's
night.
Friday.
After work,
Huh.
we review it.
Good. We're going to do...
It's after like at 9 o'clock.
Have you seen the original Alice in Wonderland or Jungle Book?
Yeah, I've
Okay.
seen the original Alice in Wonderland. I don't think I saw the original Jungle Book. I saw
We
the
have a
new,
lot to
the
do.
live action Jungle Book. That was actually really cool.
It was good, but you know what? It was kind of good. It was actually, for a live action thing, it was really good.
I like the live
we're not
action
talking about
Jungle Book.
The Jungle
remake.
Book. I guess we're on Jungle Book now. No, it went from Dumbo to Jungle Book review because that's how
We should
bad, how
just do
great
it more Disney reviews,
Dumbo
but
was.
with an emphasis on Dumbo.
Right? Because Dumbo was not really much of an emphasis on it. We were done talking about that by the time we started. I mean, we were talking about
We
the
just
cartoon.
said bring your Circus popcorn and Dumbo review. We reviewed Dumbo.
That
Now
was
we're just
done.
burning through our popcorn.
Oh, see, Toy Story 4 is awesome. See? We need to do a Toy Story 4. Neither one of us has seen it. Nope. And I saw in Tomorrowland when they had the theater there used to be for.
I tried to throw my empty water bottle in the trash and said I hit a light.
Well, you turned on the light by the motion sensor. Just kind of.
The motion turned the light on.
Yeah, you're in the garage. Ha. So, kind of. Huh? Anyway,
Well, it's been lovely. It's been a
Yeah.
lovely evening.
Yes, but we have to finish our movie, and it's getting hot in here. If I turn the air on, it's going to be noisy. So it's getting warm in here, though.
Well,
All right, James. I know what he's going to do. He's going to say, "Bye. It's time to say goodbye to all our company." He doesn't.
and I don't know where you're coming from.
MIC.
And you see,
See you real soon.
CC, bye bye.
K-Y.
K-U-Y?
Why? Because we like you.
K-U-Y! I like you too!
M-O-U-S-E.
Rebecca thinks the Jungle Book's also awesome. Rebecca, have a lovely
Oh, wow.
night. Brian says, have a lovely night, and we'll
Goodbye.
see you again. Bye! Bye!
Bye.
Bye!